Hey everybody, it's me, Crazy Frankie, and I'd like to welcome you to my Week 9 4 key game picks. Now, before I get into my Week 9 4 key game picks, I wanted to let you know that from now until the end of the season, I'm going to change a little bit of the format on my writing blog. Obviously, now with the Thursday night football games coming up now on the NFL Network, I will absolutely have no time to do any recapping of every NFL team and every week. Things lately for me have been very busy, and I just haven't had any time to get to some things right now. Like I said, I've gone through family things right now. I'm going through my own stuff right now. So now the way it's going to work now, I'm just going to post up the picks with a small paragraph description of the key games coming up for that week, and I will just post up at the bottom. Of my picks will be the results from the previous week and the games that I did win. So that's basically now what it's going to be coming to now, since the NFL Network now is going to be starting games on Thursday nights now. So now it makes it harder for me to do two things during the week, and that's probably going to be my format from now on. I mean, like I said, you don't have to really read the recaps a lot, because like I said, the NFL, they do a great job of doing the recapping of their own, and like I said, we have ESPN and the NFL Network to recap it for us. But I know I like to give my own perspective, but obviously I just don't have the time now. It's now getting a little bit harder for me. Anyways, now from Week 8, obviously a couple of things came to mind. Obviously, the big loss by the Saints after they beat the crap out of the Colts in 2 weeks ago. I'm amazed at what the Rams did to them. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, is there something wrong with the Saints? No, I don't think so. A lot of great teams will tend to hit a wall. And I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, what about the Packers? Are they going to hit a wall? I don't know. They could be a team that could go 16-0 in the regular season, but I still think somewhere down the line they're going to hit that wall sooner or later. And we'll get into that a little bit. But anyways, I can't explain. Here, another key story is I can't explain what happened to the Chargers on Monday night against the Chiefs. That game was a disaster. Many of you know the Chargers had that game won, and then the fumble came along, and Kansas City basically just won the game in overtime. I really don't know what's wrong with Phillip Rivers and the Chargers, and that's pretty much only the two key points. Obviously, I did see part of the Patriots-Steelers game, and yeah, you can't really forget about the Pittsburgh Steelers too. I mean, they are the defending AFC champions. So give them the benefit of the doubt. They really did a great job of beating up on the New England Patriots last week. So are the Patriots a considered favorite now in the AFC? I don't know. They do have holes defensively, and the pass rush is really bad. I mean, Pittsburgh did a great job of exposing it. So really right now, it's hard to say now who in the AFC could now be the favorite. I mean, I still think it might be Pittsburgh, the way that they're playing right now. Anyways, now enough about Week 8. Let's get into Week 9, shall we? The first key game pick for Week 9 is going to be the Buccaneers-Saints game. Obviously, the first regular season meeting, the Bucs beat them up, and including along Sean Payton, which he got hurt, including Saints coach Sean Payton. But anyways, this game is in New Orleans. This is the second meeting, and I don't think it's going to be a repeat from the first game. I like the Saints in this one. Like I said, all great teams hit a wall sooner or later, but the Saints will definitely bounce back. I see them. The Bucs are coming up. The Buccaneers are coming off a bye week, so I gotta go with the Saints in this one. So I don't think the Buccaneers are that ready in this game. So I'm gonna go with New Orleans. They're at home, and I like them by a touchdown. The second key game is the Giants-Patriots game. Obviously, the last time they met was the great Super Bowl 42, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. But obviously, the way that these two teams are playing right now, they're basically trying to jock for playoff positioning. This will be a tough game for the Giants. They're dealing with injuries right now, and I just don't see them beating the Patriots in New England. New England will definitely bounce back in this game. I got to go with the Patriots in this one. The Giants really, if they want a chance to beat New England, they have got to. Eli Manning's got to pass the ball. But this time, the Patriots are going to be ready. They learned their lesson from the Steelers last week. I gotta go with the Patriots in this one, even though I hate the Patriots, but I don't think the Giants have enough to beat them. Third key game, I really don't want to talk about this one because this does involve my Chargers, and the defending champion Green Bay Packers are in town in San Diego. This game is going to be very close. Obviously, the Chargers are desperate for a win. They are tied. They're in a three-way tie in the AFC West. Packers pretty much don't have much to worry about right now. Probably only Detroit, but it's not. I really wouldn't be worried too much about them. But the Packers come still undefeated, and for the Chargers, like I was saying earlier, they are desperate for a win. And as much as I'm tempted to pick the Chargers, I can't because the Packers are just strong on both sides of the ball, and it's tough to say what the Chargers can do. I mean, the Chargers are also dealing with injuries. I hate to say this, but I really don't want to say the Packers are going to win, but I'm afraid I have to. The Packers beat the Chargers. Well, it'll definitely be a close game, but I just think Green Bay's offense is just too strong. The Chargers' defense is banged up. So is their offensive line. I gotta go Green Bay over the Chargers. I hate to say it. And for my upset pick for week number 9, the Seahawks travel to Dallas. And the Seahawks, I mean, even though they're not a very good road team, but the way the Cowboys are playing after their beat down last week by the Eagles, it would not surprise me if the Seahawks beat them in Dallas. Well, look, I know Seattle's not really a strong team, and the odds are you probably would pick the Cowboys here, but I see this game as an upset here. I know the Cowboys are trying to stay in the race in the NFC East, but obviously they got problems on both sides of the ball. Tony Romo's not playing very well, and it would not surprise me here if the Seahawks do beat the Cowboys here. So for my Week 9 upset pick, I gotta go with the Seahawks here. Seahawks over the Cowboys. Alrighty, people. I thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and the rest of my Week 9 picks will be posted up on my blog at crazyfrankie56.blogspot.com, and I will see you next week. For now, take care.